Well, hey there. Welcome to this special edition of Jumpstart Your New Year Now. I'm coming live because that is tonight and I'm super excited. And if you're not registered, you still have time. So I wanted to come on here really quickly just to make sure one, you knew that it was tonight, and two, that you are registered. And if you're not registered, the great news is you still have time to register. So I'm excited to be able to come before you on tonight just to make sure that you know last week or a couple of weeks ago, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, I was on my live broadcast in the morning. Um, on my live broadcast this morning, and I'm not this morning, the other day, and literally the Lord has spoke to me because we've been talking about our lives changing and God doing things in our life and all of these amazing things. And so God literally gave me a word for the people that he was going to do a turnaround in their life in 6 months. And so I'm excited for that because my life changed. My life changed in a little over 6 months. It was like closer to a year and a half that my life started to change. But God is literally going to speed it up for people. And one of the things that happened for me was that my relationship with God, I got closer with God. And so that's going to be the first thing that God is going to do in this next 6 months. We're already well into what God said, the 6 month period, but that is what he's going to do in the next 6 months. We have until I think it was May 15th from the day that God said it, that our lives were going to look completely different. And so when I got off of the live, the Lord literally spoke to me and told me to do these workshops until the end of the year and to partner with my sister Amber Amber Bonet, to partner with her and to come together, because what she's strong in, I may not be as strong, and what I'm strong in, she may not be. Even though our ministries are kind of similar, we kind of help one another. And so God told me to partner with her, and so that's what we've done. And so I'm just excited about that. So it starts tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's only $20. Like, first of all, we made it extremely affordable. We know that it's Black Friday, so one of the things that my spiritual mom, Monica Haskell, talks about all the time is that if you don't have a coach, if you don't have somebody speaking into your life, then really we shouldn't have other things, because we got the cart before the horse. We're doing things out of order. And part of my transformation, and while I was able to experience so much change drastically in the last year and a half, is because I got a coach. I had a coach. I hired a coach. I've had a coach since 2020. So oh wow, almost 3 years I've had a coach. And because I hired a coach, my life has changed. And so I would rather have a coach than get my nails done. I would rather have a coach and get my hair done. I would rather have a coach than go shopping and buy all these luxury things, new TVs and things like that. Not that I don't desire those things, but it makes no sense for me to do that and I'm still struggling, right? And so God doesn't want us to struggle. And so because he doesn't want us to struggle, he told me to do these workshops. And so tonight it starts, and I wanted to make sure that you knew about it, that you were registered. If you're not registered, you still have time. It's only $20. Part of the proceeds go to her and part of the proceeds go to me. And so we're doing it because God told us to do it. We gave our the money that comes in an assignment. It's going to help us with our travel in 23. We're going to take this message, what God has given us, on the road to help more people. And so listen, I want you to register. It's only $20. That's not a lot of money. If you don't have $20 to register, give me inbox me something. Like, don't not get the help you need. Some of you have been praying for help and God has sent you to help and you're not taking advantage of it, right? So it's jumpstart your new year now. We don't want to wait till January to start our new year, because most of the time we start it in January for this first 6 or 7 days and then we stop. We start now, but by January we'll have our momentum going, so that so that we can have a powerful, my spiritual mom Monica says, Pastor Monica, put a handle on it. Sorry, no disrespect. Pastor Monica says, this is our Jordan year. Jordan did some amazing things. And so if you want this to be your Jordan year, come on and jumpstart your year with Amber and me. We're going to give you what God says. Tonight, we're talking about mindset and belief. Those go together. You're only going to do what you believe. So if you don't believe your 23 is going to be amazing and you're going to be able to do some amazing things, you won't be able to do it, right? You gotta shift your mindset. You gotta change how you think. You gotta see it different. got to say some things over your life. So that's what we're going to talk about on tonight. You're going to command your life. You command your life. You tell your life what it's going to be. My life changed because I started telling my life what it was going to be and stopped letting my life tell me what it was going to be. And what I mean is, one thing after the next, I felt like I was in a pressure cooker. It was one trial after the next. And first of all, let me give a quick testimony, because this is really, really, really funny. This morning on my live broadcast, and this is the God, the Heaven Truth. I've been doing this broadcast for 2 years now. And I never had an issue on TikTok. And so I was on TikTok this morning. We talked about the power of Thanksgiving, not the day Thanksgiving, but just being grateful and thankful to God. And while I was doing lifting the seed at the very end, somebody reported me for violent behavior. And I was like, are you kidding me? I'm not being violent at all. I'm trying to help people, empower people. People are getting saved on this broadcast and all of that kind of stuff. And somebody reported me. So now I can't go live until December the 2nd. I'm working on the appeal, but that lets me know that what I'm doing is changing lives. The devil is mad, so he's trying to fight. So all I could do was laugh and give thanks to God. I said, well, at least I know I'm doing something right, because if nothing was ever going wrong, then I would have to question, is what I'm doing even working? And so, because every day, and I promise you, every day somebody either gets saved, somebody either gives their life, they come back to God, that walked away from God, that was in a backslidden condition, they come back home to God, or somebody that's saved rededicates their life and gives God a fresh start. So every single day, one or all three of those things happen. So I know the devil is mad and wants to try to discourage me, but I was encouraged. I literally was like, Lord, I thank you. And I just went into a praise. I pushed the appeal button, and they said 24 hours, I will know if it's appealed. But even if they don't appeal it and put it back, it doesn't matter, because my mindset is already shifted. I'm going to do what I have to do. If I got to start a whole new page and start over, I'll do what I got to do to get the message out to people, that God loves them and he cares about them. So that is just how important it is. And that came from me literally taking my power back and allowing God to show me how to rule my life. And so that's what we're going to start with on tonight. And so it's 5 weeks of empowerment, right? It's going to help you get a jump start on your new year. We cannot wait till January. And this is the other thing. Today I was sitting here, I was like, God, I'm so tired of my body, and just my body's been aching. And he says, you know what to do. Don't wait till January to start. Start now. So I ordered my stuff today so I can start next week on my health journey. I got to do what I got to do to get to the place where God can use me. We have too much to do in the kingdom of God not to position ourselves, set ourselves up, as my spiritual mind, Pastor Monica, said on the day when she talked about a full court press. We have time still on the clock to pull off our dreams. We have time still on the clock to do what God has called us to do. So for $20, you get to jumpstart your new year. And tonight we start with our mindset. We start with our belief. God tells me to start there. And the reason being, because if you start with mindset last, we got the cart before the horse. It's no reason, makes no sense to start with money and budgeting if we can't get our mindset right. Because when money and budgeting is talked about, we got to have the mind to think, okay, so now I need to learn how to budget. Now I need to learn how to get my money right, so my money can work for me, right? So that's so this week is mindset and belief. Next week is money and budgeting. The week after is mission, how to discover your true purpose. You need to know what your purpose is. So we're going to help you find your purpose so that you can start walking in it. I didn't always know what my purpose was. I didn't always know what I was called to do, but God now has showed me how to find my purpose and find my passion and what I'm passionate about. And now that I know what that is, then I can help other people discover discover theirs. I'm sorry. And then we're going to talk about maturity. It's not about age. It does not matter how old you are. It's about it's about your response. It's about you responding to the call that is on your life. I literally hired my first coach in 2020. In January of 2020, all of January 2020, all of 2020, 21, and 22, I've had a coach. And because I've had somebody that showed me how to do it, and I didn't just get any old body, I got somebody that's doing what I want to do, right? Somebody that's manifesting in their life, somebody that went from working a job making 6 figures to now owning their own business, making 6 figures, going from 6 figures in a pandemic to 7 figures in a pandemic. So this is somebody that you're going to be gleaning from, that God is going to do that for. God is doing it for me, right? God, I just believe that it is. In 6 months, he told me my financial bracket is going to change, and I've already seen it leveling up. So that's just amazing. So you want $20? Come on now. Listen, it really could be more than that because of the information that you're going to get. But anyway, I'm not going to major on that. So we're going to talk about maturity. And then the last week, we're going to talk about, we're going to recap everything that we talked about. We're going to come up with a plan, your individualized plan. If you want to start a business, if you want to write a book, we're going to help you plan it out to set you up for success for 2023. You want to be able to manifest what God says. Now, by May 15th, 2023, you may not have everything you want done, but at least you can have a good start. So by the end of 2023, you can literally have your book out or books. You don't have to write a book a year. You can write a book a month. Literally just get it out of you. We're going to show you how to do that. Then we're going to do questions and answers. So any questions or answers that you have, we're going to give that to you. I'm going to answer your questions at the end of the week. So we have tonight is the first one, and we're talking about, again, mindset and belief. Then December the 2nd, we're going to be talking about money and budgeting. Then December the 9th, we're going to be talking about mission, how to discover your purpose, and we're going to show you how to walk in your purpose. Now, the 16th, we may have to move it a week out because we both have something to do that we didn't understand or we didn't know that was coming up, that we're going to have to reschedule the 16th. So it'll probably be the 23rd and then the week after, but we'll let you know when we get there. But today you can get all 5 for $80 versus $100. So you could save $100. I'm sorry, you could save $20 by registering now for all 5 weeks. It's only $80 and you get all 5 weeks for a discount. So register, just register for it. I'm not going to beg you, but I'm giving. First of all, a lot of us pray, right? God, help me, send me help. God sends you the help. It's not going to be free. You can't think that God's going to bless you with all of these things that you want and you don't want to invest in yourself. Okay, so let's think about it like this. And then I'm going to get off here because I've been on here longer than I wanted to be. If you want a psychology degree, if you want a law degree, if you want a nursing degree, if you want any kind of degree, you have to go to a college. And you got to pay for that college. You might be able to get grants. You might be able to get some type of funding, but you got to pay for something. You got to invest in yourself. So this is a small investment for you to put in yourself to get what you need. So it's $20 a week. If you want to save $20, you can pay in full tonight, $80, and you save $20 and you get all 5 weeks, right? The ways that you can pay is Cash App or PayPal, Lady T Talks, or Cash App or PayPal, Amber Chanel. Amber Chanel, PayPal and Cash App, or Lady T Talks, PayPal and Cash App, and just put your email address in there. I'm sitting at my computer. I'll email you the link so that you can join us tonight. Amen. So that's what I want you to do. I want you to go ahead and register. It's going to be worth your while to register. So register now. Don't let the devil trick you. If anything you're learning from me, those of you that are watching me, anything that you're learning from me is being consistent. You got to be consistently consistent. We're going to give you the tools that we both have had to use to get to the place that we are. We both have traveled to Dubai. We both have been to the Bahamas. We both have traveled around the world. We had to believe God for it. We had to get our mindset together. We had to work on our belief. We had to work on budgeting, right? Getting the money to come in to be able to go. So we're going to show you what we had to do in order to gain the level of success that we have now so that your 2023 can be a powerful year. Don't wait till January to start because I promise you, you're not going to do it. You'll start it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. After that, you're like, this is too hard. Let's get a jump start on it now. Let's start our new year out with a bang, and let's take 23 by the horns and make it count for our life and change our life, change our financial bracket, change our mindset, literally change our life. Next year, I'm buying my house, and it's a non-negotiable. I already told God. So whatever budgeting I got to do, whatever money I got to put in place, whatever credit I got to work on, I'm going to do what I got to do because next year I'm buying my house. I'm actually getting ready to start packing this up in faith and believing God. I'm not going to wait till 23 to do it because I just believe that if I do it now, that, hey, Jeanette, if I do it now, that God's going to honor my decision. And it starts with a decision. It starts with you making up your mind that you're going to do what God called you to do and just doing it. Don't make excuses as to why you can't do what God told you to do when God has sent you to help for a very nominal fee of $20. If you cannot pay $20 to get the information you're going to get tonight, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. I'm just here to help you. I'm not here to judge you or any of that. So let me give you a little teaser. I'm just going to give you a little teaser because I want you to register, right? So we're going to be talking about mastering your mindset, right? So you're going to have to check your fuel level. Where are you at? Where are you at? And where's your energy? How's your energy? Like, I'm so passionate about what I do that nothing can deter me. I want you to really think about where your fuel level is. Where's your energy? Are you ready to put the work in? Are you willing to do what's necessary? Are you willing to lose sleep? Let me tell you, today I had to rest my body. And the reason that I had to rest my body, because I go and I go and I go and I go. And when my body starts shutting down, I'm like, all right, today I got to rest. And that's what I did. Self-care is important, right? We teach you that. But you got to be willing to stay up late. You got to be willing to go to bed, get up early, go to bed late, put the work in. It's the last quarter of the year. There's no reason why you're not doing more than what you're doing. You got time to make up. So you might have to lose sleep the rest of the year, and then next year you'll be able to rest. But now you got to do what you got to do. Right? Then we're going to talk about word check, right? Are you aware of the words that you're speaking over your life daily? What are you saying over your life? We're talking about mastering your mindset. We're going to talk about that. Checking what you're thinking. Mindset check. Check where you're at. What are you thinking about? Do you have an abundance mindset? Do you have a fixed mindset? We're going to talk about that tonight. So you want to make sure you're coming, right? Level up your thinking. I'm going to show you how to level up your thinking and say something over your life that can change your life, right? Let me stop there because I don't want to give you all those tips. Then we're going to talk about the power of belief, right? What you believe. You're only going to do what you believe. You're only going to do what you believe, right? So there's power in belief. What you believe you'll do. What do you believe about yourself? Because if you don't believe that it's possible for you, you won't be able to do it, right? Whatever you believe about yourself is what you're going to bring about. So if you don't think that 23 is going to be a good year for you, you won't bring about a good 23. If you think it's going to be more of the same in 23, then that's what you're going to get, because you're going to get what you expect, right? We're going to talk about what's holding you back, what's stopping you from doing what God has called you to do. What are the stumbling blocks that's keeping you? And then we're going to talk about how God wants you to live in true abundance, true love, true forgiveness, true peace, true joy, true happiness. That is God's desire for your life. We're going to talk about how to have it no matter what. And I'm going to stop right there because I don't want to give it all to you now, because then you won't come. So I want you to register. It's really worth your while. Hey, blessings from Delaware. Thank you for being here. So register. All you got to do is Cash App, PayPal, Lady T Talks, LADYTTALKS. Put your email address in there and we'll send you the link for tonight. You can also send it to Amber Chanel, Cash App, or PayPal as well. Either way, we're going to get it and we'll make sure that you get the link. So register. If you have any questions, ask me real quick. I'll wait 2 seconds for any questions that you might have. But I want you to come because I'm so excited for tonight. If you can't tell by now, I'm super excited. But I'm so mad because I can't go on TikTok because they got me blocked. But guess what, y'all? I might have a testimony on Monday. We will be live on TikTok on Monday. I promise you, God is going to do it because I'm just changing lives and the devil can't stop what God is doing. So any questions, I'll answer your questions. If not, just register. Just send the money, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Lady T Talks. I said Venmo, I added that at the end. It's the same way. If you send it that way, I'll get it. And Amber Chanel is PayPal and Cash App as well. All right. No questions. I'm going to go ahead and go. I hope to see some of you in 1 hour exactly. So register now. All right. Love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Have an amazing night on purpose.